in the Comics Podcast.
So, before I deliver my message, I would like to acknowledge the presence of our distinguished guests, Mr. Rico Rival and Teny, both comics legends. The Pablo Gomez family is here. Epic Studios, led by Dennis Crisosco. UP Trail, led by its president, Ms. Anika Castañeda. Mr. Randy Valiente. Bunny Loose. Indie Comics Podcast. Mr. Teny also. National Book Development Board Director, Anthony John Valisi. And PTB4. Kenkoy, the first true pop icon of our country. Created by the father of Philippine Komiks and 1993 Gawad CCP awardee, Tony Velasquez. Kenkoy is Velasquez's lasting legacy. Kenkoy reflected the Filipino everyman's colonial mentality in the late 1920s up to the 1950s. Kenkoy was born in the pages of Liwayway magazine on January 11, 1929. That was the same year Popeye and Adventures of Tintin were also created, and a year after, Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse was born, 1928. Kenkoy became a superstar and inspired other Filipino cartoonists to create their own funny man. Kenkoy, the first ever comics character, influenced the Filipinos' use of Taglish, or Carabao English. Kenkoy and the supporting cast's dialogue in album ng mga kabalbalan ni Kenkoy include popular phrases like, "is very necessary," "iskram," and "Baigali." At the peak of his popularity, album ng mga kabalbalan ni Kenkoy was published in Liwayway, Banawa, Hiligaynon, Bisaya, and Bicolnon, having been translated into those aforementioned dialects. Francisco Kenkoy Harabas and his cast of characters are truly unforgettable. Rosing, Kenkoy's Mara Clara sweetheart, Mang Teroy, and Aling Machay, Kenkoy's parents, Tirso, Nanong Panda, Talakito, Chikiting Gubat, Talibusak, and Ponyong Halubaybay were all created by Antonio S. Velasquez, popularly known as Tony Velasquez or A.S. Bell. We are not only celebrating Kenkoy's 90th anniversary, but also the comics medium itself. Tony Velasquez, together with his brother, Tamy Velasquez, jump-started the Philippine comics industry. But before comics, the Velasquez brothers, through their company, the Velasquez Advertising Agency, also created unforgettable characters in advertising, like Captain Cortal, Nars Cafe, and Isko, among others. They left advertising to give birth to the comics magazine format published by Ace Publications, like Philippine Komiks, Tagalog Classics, and other best-selling comics titles. Tony Velasquez was general manager and editor-in-chief of the whole line at Ace Publications. Tony Velasquez mentored many comics legends like now national artist Francisco Coching, Jim Fernandez, Coching, Fernandez, national artist Larry Alcala, Mars Ravelo, Malang, national artist Vicente Manansala, national artist Botong Francisco, Pablo Gomez, Nestor Redondo, Hugo Yonzon, Jesse Santos, Rico Rival, and many other legends are among Tony Velasquez's contemporaries during the golden age of comics. The golden age masters exemplified the highest artistry and craftsmanship in the history of comics. Make no mistake, comics today is still well and alive with the indie or independent comic scene, but the golden age remains the gold standard. The Velasquez family is truly grateful to Far Eastern University for allowing us to showcase through this exhibit the richness of our country's comics tradition. Tony Velasquez, Mr. Kenkoy himself, would have approved the word PEU, a Kenkoy-fied way of saying FEU. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished FEU officials, guests from the current comics industry, FEU students, on behalf of the Velasquez family, I am excited and thrilled to welcome you to the 90th anniversary of Kenkoy Exhibit.
By golly.
Before I end, special thanks to my co-curators, Fine Arts Program Head Carla Gamalinda and Ms. Karen Nainit, Dean Raquel Batiran, Dr. Wen Reyes, and Dr. Ruth Del Rosario. Thank you so much, everyone.